There you go. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
It's great to see you again this morning. It's Tuesday. How did you like last week as we sit here and get ready for our workout? Any feedback?
It was challenging.
Awesome. Well, hopefully that's what you wanted.
Yeah. All good.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you came back for more. It must have been something you liked, so I appreciate that. Well, it's just you and I right now, Yulia. So we'll get started right at 7:30, but I think for today, let me just double check. Everything's good to go. If you would like, there's options. I always provide options if you don't have the equipment, but it would be cool if you had, I use this material, but it's actually just like a Tupperware container. So if you use Tupperware container tops for your feet to slide, or if you have socks that slide, that's one piece of equipment that I thought we could use today. And that's pretty much it. If you have one medium weight, that would also be good, but not necessary. So up to you. I will repeat that later on though. I'll get some music started here.
I actually do have some core sliders that I don't use.
Oh, amazing. You know exactly what I'm talking about then. Yeah, there's sometimes when you don't think of them, you could do other exercises. There's so many options. But yeah, I'll give you some ideas for today. Okay, I should be sharing my sound now, so we'll do that. Awesome. Good morning, Mary. So I have a piece of plastic, which for me came around my yoga mat, but if you would like to get ready for today, we're just going to need a medium weight and this plastic, which I would suggest either Tupperware containers, core sliders if you're fancy. What else? Yeah, you could use socks to slide your feet. We're going to use those today. I'll provide options if you don't have anything. Okay, I think the lighting is okay today. Awesome. So I'm going to pin my video and we will get started. So I think I mentioned this before. I have it on recording, but the participants don't get recorded because I've now spotlighted myself. And for today, last time, I'll mention this, it's just core sliders in a medium weight. So core sliders, for me, I actually just use a piece of plastic or Tupperware container top. We have our intense strength circuit today in the middle of the class. So that will be kind of the peak. We're going to be doing more lower body and core exercises. So we'll kind of cycle through, build up to our most intense circuit in the middle, which is a mix of core and legs. And then we're going to move to just a core circuit to finish off. And our stretch will be on the ground. It will be nice and relaxing. So hopefully you can hear my sound now, and we will get started shortly. We have a 5-minute warm-up, so if you're just joining, grab a medium weight and core sliders or something to slide your feet on. Welcome, Maggie. Awesome. So I will get us moving. Hopefully everyone's doing well this morning. I feel like the sun coming through the window, it's not welcome for the video, but it's really nice. Hopefully you can spend some time outside today. Okay. We are going to get started with our warm-up right away here. So we'll start where we usually start, which is with our plank walkout. And we're going to go to the top of our mat and stretch up nice and tall, and then hands down to the ground. Do it nice and slowly if you're just waking up here. Hands walk out to our plank position, and then slowly walk back up. Awesome. Walking back out, and then walk back in. Feel that core engage every time you walk out, and when you're ready, you can add in push-ups, which just flop to the ground and then back up. All right, team, looking good. One more. Back down to the ground. Hands can lift up here, and then push up. Okay, now going to the other side of our mat, we're going to go into our lunges. So slowly with each one, you can shoot your hands up to the ceiling, stretching that front of your quad overhead. All right, you can drop your knee down if you'd like. Taking your time, shoulders down and back with each one. All right, one more each side. Okay, when you come back to the top, we're going to warm up our glutes. Best way to do this, just standing straight up and kicking back. Heel comes back. Use that glute. You can put your hand on your glute to remind you that's the only muscle that should be working. 3, 2, 1, other side. Okay, balance on that leg. Standing leg, make sure your knee is in line with your toe. Taking out. Awesome. Warm up that glute. We'll be using that today with our bear crawls. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. One side of your mat, over to a lunge, and stand, lunge, and stand. Okay. Great job. As you warm up that hip range of motion, maybe you move a little bit lower. All right, 2 more, 1 each side. All right, and grab a drink. So I mentioned this already, but we will be moving from our core and leg circuit all the way to the most intense leg circuit, moving back to core, and then we'll do a nice stretch on the ground. So if you've worked your legs recently, I'm sorry, but today we are going to burn them no matter where you've been the past weekend, and we'll get moving. So starting off, just to get our heart rate up, we have a 30-second circuit with 15 seconds rest, and we will start with those inchworm push-ups. Sorry, my computer just went to sleep. All right. So 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Our first move is going to be plank walkout, and then into our push-up. I'm gonna drop to my knees. For that push-up, just one, walk back in and back to the top. So this is the only time we'll see push-ups today. Make sure those hands are underneath your shoulders when you come to the bottom, and then walk back up. Okay, and then our second move is going to be a shuffle. So you're in your low squat position and punch to each side. So you're just staying low. Imagine there's a low ceiling on top of you, and you're punching, head follows that your hand. So we're alternating between those two, and then we'll move to our leg only exercises. So let's get started. We have 30 seconds on. 3, 2, 1, plank walkout. Go up, walking out quick, push up, and back. Warming up that core. Awesome. Core is on fire as we keep it nice and tight. Moving into those push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 15 seconds off. We're go to one side of your mat, knees, toes in line, hands ready to punch. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shuffle, punch. Shuffle, punch. All right, you're gonna move quicker as you find that shuffle. Your feet moving side to side, and then add in more force. Use your core to really twist and punch. Great job. 5 more seconds. Stay low. Under that low ceiling. Thumb is on fire. All right, 15 seconds off. Plank walkout to our push-up. The only time we'll be using our upper body focus today. Breath. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Push up and back up. Squeeze your glutes when you stand. So walk up and squeeze this. Walk out, push up, and squeeze those glutes halfway. Great job. Move nice and quick. Keeping those shoulders even. 3, 2, 1. All right. We're back. Low position. Getting those quads fired up. Hands come up. 3, 2, 1. Shuffle. Punch. All right, let's do this. Only 30 seconds. Quick feet. All right, now let's really put some movement, some momentum behind those punches. Halfway. Great job. Looking good. 5 seconds. Stay low. You got it. 2, 1. Awesome. 15 seconds. In this 15 seconds, you don't have to do anything. Recovering is our #1 goal. We have 5 more seconds. You can grab a drink. 3, 2, 1. Walking out and push up. Walk back in. Now I want you to focus on keeping your back in one even plane as you're walking out. That means it's nice and even, and your weight left and right foot, left and right arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to finish it off. Okay, we're halfway through our circuit. Let's do this. Keep going. Ready? Hands up. 3, 2, 1. Nice and low. Working on that lateral movement. Feet nice and quick. Knees are staying wide. And we are punching halfway. Let's do it. Focus on that upper body. Core is strong. Looking good. 5. 3, 2. All right. 10 seconds. All right, let's focus on that core. Nice and strong. Hands. Let's do it. Drop into that push-up. And drop in. You got it. Keep those elbows nice and close to your torso. Halfway. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds. This is our last shuffle. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Punch. Let's do it. Now you want to keep, you don't need to reach over, but you need to punch with force. So your torso turns and your head turns. Halfway. Go, go, go. And knock that all out. You got it. 3, 1. Slow it down. Awesome work. Grab a drink. I'll show you the next move. All right. First move, we are lunging. So this is more of a step back and then kick. So stepping back and kick. You make it higher intensity by jumping in between, or lower intensity by just lunging. We're moving to the second side for the second round. Right there. And this is where you get to take a bit of a recovery on the ground. Going to grab your slidey thing, and it goes underneath your feet, feet together, and drop to the ground. Head rests on the ground, hips come high, and we slide our heels out on our slide thing. Keep those hips high off the ground and only go out as far as feels good for you. The pulling in is when your hamstrings really fire up. The last exercise, we flip onto our hands and knees. Lift up. This is our bear position, just 2 inches off the floor. Back and hips all in one line. Then we tap our shoulders. So slow and controlled. 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We will rotate through twice, and that's it. Okay. Hopefully you're recovered. Join me in our first lunge to kick. 3, 2, 1. So find that position. Oh, there we go. Lunge and kick. Lunge and kick. Maybe you're starting higher intensity this round. That looks good to me. We have 2 rounds of each. That's it. Halfway. Stay on that one side. 3, 2, 1. All right, 15 seconds to recover here. So back into that lunge position on the other side. Your foot comes out in front of you, kicking the wall straight up. All right. And kick. You don't have to step far back to get that tension in your front leg. It can be a nice narrow lunge. Knee touches down to the ground, 90 degrees in each of your knee angles. 3 seconds left. Legs on fire. Awesome. All right, we're on the ground. Hamstring pull-ins. Heels on the slidey thing. Feet together. You're lying back and raise those hips up, slowly out and slowly back in. Keep those hips high and those knees wide. Notice that your hamstring's on fire. It might be tough just to keep your hips high. That's cool, just to hang out here for 5 more seconds. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's flip. We're going into our bear crawl position. Shoulders tapped. Back nice and flat. 3, 2, 1. Knees come off the ground. Foot tucked under. Tap those shoulders. One at a time. Notice which side needs a little bit more focus to stay balanced. You can slow it down. Slower the better here. Core strong. 5 more seconds. Great job, team. Stay there. 3, 2, 1. All right, right into our lunges. Second round. All right. 3, 2, 1. And your hand can punch with your foot. There you go. They both come out at the same time. Knee stays wide for your standing leg. Great work. Stand tall. 10 more seconds. Push through that tension in your standing leg. 3, 2, 1. Knocked out. Great work. 15 seconds here. Take those legs out. Switching to the other side. Hand is punching again. Let's do it. And 30 seconds on. We get to lie on our backs for our next exercise. Let's work here. 15 seconds.
I came out tonight with good intentions.
Great job.
Said I was only gonna stay for one.
Almost through. 5 more seconds. Punch hard. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. All right, we're on the ground. Join me there. Only 30 seconds here. So keep those hips high. Let's do it. Glutes are engaged, but our hamstrings are working to pull in. If you feel tension in your back when you pull in, just hang out here. Maybe your hamstrings are they're not able to fire up today. That's okay. We don't want to compromise the rest of our day. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Hamstrings have worked hard. We're back to firing up those quads in this bear crawl position. Shoulder tap. 2, 1. Lift those knees up. 1 at a time. You're tapping your shoulder. Through those hands underneath your shoulders. Really forcing a nice, perfect tabletop position. And then adding that slow shoulder tap. Only 10 seconds to go. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Knees drop, recover, grab a drink. Okay. Our next round is the pinnacle of class today. I'm getting you up and down, plank, and lower body work. We have 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. So the first move, we're on the ground. We're going to fire up our glutes while keeping our core stable. So plank position, kicking back. So in our warm-up, we did these kickbacks. It looks the same, we're just now in plank position. Then we're going to our jump lunges. So instead of one side and kicking, you are just jumping high. Choose your own pace. Even just swapping those legs, you're going alternating for the full 45 seconds. And then we go back to our plank. And this time we're going in a plank jack position. So like a jumping jack, keeping your hips low, feet come out and center. No jump version is step out, alternating which foot. That works the core and the glutes as well. The next move is where you use your weight, you're holding it overhead and marching. You're working core here and stabilizing, so you want a nice, perfect level knee and heel comes in. We'll alternate halfway, or no, there's two, so we'll do one side and the other side. Last move is a kettlebell swing. So you're using that same weight and it's more of a hip hinge and that glute powers you forward. So if you want to alternate, up to you. So join me, 45 seconds. We're down in plank position. Let's pump the tunes up. 3, 2, 1. Down in plank. You're kicking your bum back. So same kick back from warm up. Hands are under your shoulders. Glutes are powering those heels up to the sky. This interval's long, so focus on your core first, and then heels. Come up, one at a time, alternating. Keep that core strong. If you want to hold your plank for 10 more seconds here, as long as you're working, doesn't matter to me what position you're in or how quick you're moving. All right, 15 seconds to recover. We're moving into jump lunges. So for our position, we want to think of our knees staying wide. Join me. Let's do it. Knees stay one at a time over those ankles. Great job. Use those arms to power you up. Press. And that's how you yoga mat. Great job. All right. Maybe move to stepping back. 15 seconds to go. Awesome work. 10 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. 15 off. All right. We're down on the ground. Plank jack. So hands or elbows, you choose. Stepping out and back. 45 seconds on right here. Keep that core engaged. Maybe you count 5 jumps and 5 foot taps. Great job. 25 seconds left. Core is our main priority here. So fire up the core, keep your plank position strong, and then add your jack. Great job. Keep moving, 5 seconds. There you go, 15 off. All right, we're moving to overhead hold. So, hand punches, and you're stepping. I'll tell you when halfway is. Keep those hips nice and even. Heels come into your bum. All right, we're coming up to halfway. Right here, switch the other hand. Slowly. If you don't have a weight here, you can even slow, or you're switching each foot one at a time, adding in that non-weighted element intensity by jumping. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, our last move, kettlebell swing. That weight in hand. Jump squats if you don't have some sort of weight. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Chest stays nice and strong, shoulders down and back. Alright, what powers this movement here? Weight is floppy in your hands, just enough to stop it from going through that wall ahead of you. All the power in your lower body. Great job, 10 more seconds. This is a long time to do kettlebells, keep working. 2, 1, and done. Okay, we go back to the top. This is our second and only other round. Jump lunge, plank, kick back. 3, 2, 1, we're down. All right, find your plank position first, then add in kick back. Notice your core needs to work to keep your body nice and low. You can drop here and lift your glute to the sky. That is the same work. Less leverage for your core. So that means less weight, body weight. Only 5 more seconds. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, we're moving to the toughest move here, jump lunges. Let's focus on our form. That means slow and steady will win the race here. 45 seconds on. Use those arms. All right, move as a team here. We are working. Great job. Looking good. All right. 13 seconds left. Will you take the challenge and join me for 2 more lunges? All right, 3, 2, 1. Crushed it. Back on the ground. On to our jump, our plank jack. So our core stays strong. Drop it in. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds. This is your alternate move, stepping out one at a time. You've got it. Keep that core strong. Great work. 20 seconds, more than halfway through. This is it for plank moves for today. 10 more seconds. Feel that deep core firing up. 3 seconds. 2, 1. And recover. All right, moving to that overhead. Okay, punch overhead, let's walk. Join me, 45 seconds.
I am so sick, I need medical. I learned that shit down in Mexico. The rhythm, the rebel.
Awesome job. Notice how you transfer weight in between. Can you minimize any rocking in those hips? All right, other side. Great work. I promise I'm holding a weight in my hand. Stay with me. 10 more seconds. 5. Stay strong. Control each step. 2, 1. Recover. All right, 15 seconds. No weight in hand. We're moving to those kettlebells. If you want to go no weight, jump squats are awesome. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. And Smooth.
Ritmo. You like that
Good
space?
job, team. This is the peak of our class today. Moving in. Those more core moves next. Keep that core strong. Support the movement from your hip to your hands. Core is working here. How else will we transfer that force from our glutes to our hands? 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, recover. Grab a drink. Okay, we are almost there. Our next move, we are moving into lateral lunge to high knee. Lateral lunge, and I scoop my foot under and then high knee to make it nice and smooth to high knee. All right, that's one move. And our second move is bear crawls again, but lifting our glute up. You can add a band around your legs. I don't need it. So we'll move for 30 seconds. Nice and quick here. Stay with me. So once you've grabbed your drink, we will move into our 30 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge to high knee. Find that position first, and then you can make it higher intensity by moving quicker. We're already halfway. These intervals only get shorter from here. Great job. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. All right, move to the other side. Lunge to high knee, same thing. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Lunge, high knee. Use your arms. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You tap your knee or your foot down in the middle. That's awesome. Balance is important. Do what works for you. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Recover. So we're on the ground here. I'm not gonna lie, bear glutes are hard. It's all core, and your stable leg is going to be on fire. So I warned you, we're in our bear crawl position, and glute punches up that heel. It's only 30 seconds. Stay with me now. You got it. Keep that stabilized leg down. Nice and close. Only 2 inches from the floor. Keep working. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. It's not that easier when you've only done it a number of times this week. I love this exercise. Hopefully we'll get better at it soon. All right, other side. There you go, 30 seconds, that's our cue. Keep your knee close to the ground. I promise 2 inches is where it's at. That's where the most fire comes from. We're halfway already. Notice your core is working hard here. Knee is in line with your ankle, which is in line with your wrist. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, 2 times through. That means we're back to our lateral lunge. High knee. Looking good, team. We're almost there. Only core after this. Okay. Lunge and high knee. Great job. Yes. Go team. Halfway. Keep that pace. You want even on both sides. So notice how you're moving here, and we're going to replicate it on the other side. That's our recovery. Okay, 1.5 minutes of work and we're on the ground. Let's do it. Lateral lunge. 3, 2, 1. And up to that high knee. Shoot it up. Let's go. This is how we work our calves when we shoot that knee up. Pop it up. Let's go. Great job. Sitting down and back with each lunge and pop up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We're back to our bear crawl or bear crawl position with our glutes kicking out to the sky. Okay. 3 seconds. We're going for it. That knee stays nice and low. If you want, knee can stay on the ground and focus on your glute. Or you stay in your bear position. Whatever you do on this side, you're going to repeat it on the other side. 10 seconds left. Awesome work. 5, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Okay, I stayed in bear crawl most of that, so I'm going to repeat it on the other side. You fight your way through whatever you just did. Let's repeat that effort right here. Okay. Stay strong. 20 seconds here. This is it. And we're on our backs. Awesome work. Almost there. 10 seconds. Stay strong. Getting stronger, being stronger, mentally and physically. Awesome. That's it. You recover here. So I have 2 quick core exercises for you. 55 seconds on and 5 seconds to transition. So we're going first into single leg, pulses into a V, alternating. And then our second move is feet lowering down. Okay? Keep your core engaged that whole time, slowly controlling the movement of those legs. Let's go into it. All right. First one, alternating. It's only 2 minutes of work here. As promised, finishing off on core. Keep working. You won't ever see this exercise again. We're finishing off here. Great job. 20 seconds to go. Keeping your core nice and tight. And back pressed against the ground when you get to the bottom here. Lower back, pressing into the ground with each breath. 5 more seconds. Touch that toe, you got it. Okay, recover. That means feet coming up overhead and right away. Okay, we're pressing that low back into the ground. Don't let it come off and pull those feet back up. Use that breath, holding, and breathe out when you pull your legs up. 30 seconds to go. How low can those feet come to the ground? You've got it. Without touching. Feet strong. Mind strong. Keeping your heels off the ground. 10 more seconds. Use those glutes at the bottom. That's it. Great job. We'll recover to stay on the ground there. With your legs overhead, let's move into our cool down. Okay, awesome job. So from here, you can move into a hamstring stretch. One leg over your head and let it hang. If you can't grab behind your calf, you're grabbing behind your quad, stretching that hamstring. One more deep breath. And to the other side. What an awesome workout today. Thank you all for joining me. Definitely got that lower body work in. Core was working for all of that, regardless of whether or not it was a core exercise. All right, drop that leg to the ground. You're going to roll to your side and quad stretch. So heel comes to your bum and you're grabbing at your ankle, mid-foot, and press your hip forward. Just about time now. If you haven't had breakfast, you're refueling after this, grabbing some water. Awesome, other side, rolling on to your other hip. It's so awesome to see you all Tuesday mornings getting up to work out with me. We have actually our last Tuesday morning next week, and we have a new schedule for July. So stay posted on our Instagram. I'll remind you again next week because it will still be June. Thankfully, time is flying by, but I have one more class with you all. So sitting back into child's pose for a final stretch, feeling that spine kind of space out one vertebra at a time. Walk your hands out to feel that stretch underneath your shoulder blades and underneath your arm. 2 big deep breaths here. Feel the pressure against your quads and release. Thank you all for joining me today. You can slowly come up when you're done. I hope you have an awesome Tuesday, and thank you for working out with me, and I hope to see you again next week.